Soundstripe.
Hello all, one and all. Welcome back to the Dissonance Complex, and oh my god, that is not centered properly. Hi stream. Look at me moving stuff live on stream for my own fucking sanity. Anyways, now that that is centered, we can actually start doing this. Hi, welcome to the Dissonance Complex. This is whatever I want to do because I'm chaotic and words. English. I was just praised for being able to speak properly. Anyways, this is DHA, and I believe, just now realizing it, I never changed the title of the stream like a dumbass.
Let's just go with a basic one called Villains Attack.
Nah, it's Hero 101. Hi all, I swear I know what I'm doing. One of these days, I'll figure out how being a functioning adult works. But
Incorrect. They lied as naturally as they breathed.
a 20d12 lightning bolt is going to be hitting Sean. Please try to roll and dodge that. Your DC's 42.
Damn, he didn't even do anything. If you're gonna attack anyone, do the person that actually called you out.
Listen, the person who called them out, I'm pretty sure, has a bit of a savior complex, so attacking someone else does the same results. Um, no. So, could someone remind me if we rolled initiative? Because I did not write it down if we did.
No, we did
We
not.
did
not.
Okay, then yes, if everybody could give me an initiative roll. Oh, and Sean, take a -2 to yours.
Why?
Wow.
You said
I
+3?
rolled a 10 on my control check before we started.
A -2.
Yeah, couldn't be
Oh.
me.
Well, that.
Couldn't...
Well,
A
luckily
+4
I
is
had
really
plus
generous.
2.
Mm,
we roll initiative.
Yes.
All right,
It's a
so
tempo check, right?
That would be flat speed.
I believe in the newer
flat
edition.
speed.
Oh, flat
So
speed.
In the
Well,
newer edition of the book,
so that's 1d6, right? Flat speed.
Mm-hmm.
it's flat speed. It used to be tempo. Yep.
that'll be a
All right.
4.
Yeah.
All right. So wait, do I get a plus anything or just flat 1d6?
It's just
Or
flat, except for Sean for story reasons.
okay,
Now, you
sounds
roll a
good.
flat speed for initiative in the new books, but then you roll tempo if you want to go up in initiative after the initial roll.
Okay. All right,
Um,
I got a 6.
The
That's
4
the
is with
5.
modifier, by the way.
Onyx
Damn, am
has
I
a.
the only person who didn't roll a 6 on the dice? I got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 5 too.
You're still better than me.
It's 5.
Because of my lore-induced negative modifier.
And what did you roll, Sean? Did you say a 4?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 minus 2. That's 4.
Oh.
4 score and 7 years ago.
And let me roll this being speed. Oh yeah, remind me. What's your speed, Sean?
9.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, cool. So it's rolling 3d6, not 1, not 2. My bad. Let me
Well,
add another d6 to that roll. Oh, wonderful. That brought him to an 8.
Are you rolling how
beef.
many bones he has left in his body?
And so you watch as this villain burst like into this room as you guys were told to come to this panic room. He seems to be a solid like skinny dude. Um it doesn't look like he has much muscle. You can physically see like his bones, like he's being suffered from like a famine. starvation. And as he walks in, his head just kind of tilts and instantly looks at Sean. He holds a hand out as parasites come out of his hand and attach to you.
Yippee.
Bitch.
And since he acts first, he is going to make a quirk.
Who even is
He's going to
this
use a control check against you.
guy? Is this what my control check was for?
Yes, to see if you would go under the quirk's effects. Does a
Oh.
question? What do
What was a
you have in
victim?
technique?
2.
Cool.
Good.
Does a 17 beat your DC?
Yes.
I wonder
rolled
if a
10 on
17
that?
beats DC.
You
Really missed.
go ahead.
Huh? Oh no, I wasn't saying anything.
Okay, cool. What's your highest stat?
Power
At
3.
At 3, it's now a 2.
Oh.
And his power is going to go from a 2 to a 3.
Okay, so he
What
has.
the?
It seems like he has a power over bugs. Is that correct?
You can roll me a quirk education check since you're next as your bonus action.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if I roll above 15 before I use my ability.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 3d6 plus. Okay, just a flat 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Dude stole my muscles.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I got a
feel
16.
all right.
Done it.
That's gonna be high enough. Sean, it really felt like your vitality was sucked into some of the parasites shot at you as they jumped back to their master. Onyx, you recognize this quirk as one of a lower ranking C rank villain. His quirk is called parasitic symbiosis.
Wait,
Whenever
so
go ahead.
sorry. So his quirk is similar to mine.
Yes, he's able to shoot out the parasites in his body to absorb the vitality and life force of his targets to strengthen himself.
Okay, do I know his name?
No, but you also know because of your own symbiosis, you are immune to his quirk's effects.
All right. It looks. I tell the others. It looks like he has the quirk to steal other people's life force and give it to himself by using parasites.
Yeah, dude stole my fucking muscles.
Done
Do you bring up the fact that he's a C rank?
Yeah, and I also tell him that he's a C rank also.
Yeah.
Weekly.
How did a C rank break into? How did a C
Maybe
rank break into the top hero school in all of Ireland?
something tells me he's not working alone.
This is one smooth criminal.
Yeah. Onyx, you still have your action.
All right, Zach. It's your time to shine.
Are you giving
And
him
then
permission to do like symbiotic armor around you?
yeah.
Yeah, so you watch as Onyx speaks those words. You watch as that same like dark liquid parasitic with red of like blood just starts to boil for a second underneath Onyx's skin before it just wraps around. And how tall is Onyx usually?
You
Not
mean
Onyx.
James?
I'm using
Yeah,
your James. Yeah,
James.
sorry, my bad.
Okay. Okay. James is usually average height, 5 foot and 8 inches.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you watch as you see this 5 foot 8 James morph into almost this 8 foot tall, like monstrosity looking being. Its eyes are just appearing out almost as glowing red dots. Its mouth seems to curl up in a toothy grin of spikes. Um, other than that, it looks decently humanoid, other than lacking a proper face.
Okay. So, can I do anything else against this villain?
No. It was an action to activate your armor.
Shoot. Alright, well, better safe than sorry, as I always say.
Yes, did I ever tell you how much your armor boosts your AC?
Uh, well, it says add a +2 to all physical stats, but you never said, AC.
Cool. When you're in this state, for any, so it's going to be your activation cost plus any extra stamina you spend will add to your AC.
So, I add a 5 to my AC?
If 5 is your activation cost, then you're just adding nothing.
Okay, well, really?
Yeah, if you
I'm conf-
spend 6 stamina, that's a +1 to AC. If you spend 7 stamina, that's a +2.
Okay, well, I gotta think this. Alright, okay, so,
And for the audience at home, here's my notepad for this game so far, and we're only on session 3.
alright, I think I'm gonna spend 2 more stamina to boost my AC to 5, just in case.
All right.
So now my stamina is 11.
Okay. Lance, it is now the U-turns.
All right. Well, time to do what I normally do. I'm just gonna slide tackle this dude.
Cool. Before you do that, Sean, give me a fortitude check.
Why are you like
Hmm?
this? And
Sean, you muted.
I rolled a 10.
Oh, a 10. Okay, yeah. God, I feel so bad. So 1, what's your second highest stat other than power?
Heck me.
At a 2,
Yes.
it becomes a 1.
I hate this guy.
And as that happens, he feels your body's physically moved. Lance, you're now rolling against Sean's DC as he used his reaction, parasitic shield.
This. Well, does a 15 hit?
My AC's 3.
And sadly, this ability does not allow you to dodge.
Can block, right?
No, the parasites have control of your body for this instant, so you're unable to move it until the end of Lance's turn.
And big worst part is, because a sports kid, 8 damage flat.
Mm. Anything you wish to do as you all physically watch Lance tries to take the moment to tackle what seems focused on Sean, and as right before Lance gets to land the tackle, Sean instantly blinks from where they are directly in front of Lance to take the hit.
Dude.
It seems this villain is controlling him.
Okay, dude.
Go ahead.
I fucking hate this guy!
Dude retracted, my bad.
I guess my voice kind of sounds monstrous a bit, like a combination of mine and Zach's voice.
Oh, yes. Though, even though what you're saying seems to be going through a filter, a lot of the times when you speak, it turns into a very simple idea. So if you're like, attack, you guys actually just hear feed, as it seems that Zach is speaking more for both of you than you coming through Zach.
All right, so Zach is talking out when I say stuff. Zach says it out for me.
Yes,
All right, like a microphone.
kind of. Do you wish to do anything
Like
with
a
a
game of
bonus
telephone.
action? Cal.
I do not believe I have any.
All right, that is going to go to Mango.
Oh, okay. Could I get a reminder of like the environment?
It seems to be a pure room. There seems to be like cans of emergency food, drinks, and water. There are like 4 beds in there. It's like those like bomb shelter beds, so it's not like the best, but like it will keep you safe for like a couple days. Other than that, the
Yeah.
walls just seem to be made out of a steel that seems to reject quirk usage. Um, but other than that, it's a pretty bare room.
All right. And it's just the one guy, like
Yes.
with the parasites.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah,
I think, and well, yeah. How far away are they?
The room's only about 30 feet. It's not that big since it was designed for survival. So
Okay.
he's about 25 from you. He's still in the doorway.
Yeah. Are the parasites
Mhm.
like buried in the people that they
Yes.
afflict? Okay.
With a closer
And
inspection, you can tell it buried into the main joints of Sean's body.
all right. Does the user seem to be readying like other parasites, or are they
Um,
just made like impromptu?
yes, it does look like he is trying to recharge. I will let you know. Once again, mainly because of Onyx's check, I'll let you all know on in retrospect that
I was just wondering
yeah,
if they have like.
yeah. I made sure to tell the others about this guy's quirk.
he has to roll a control check at the start of every one of his turns to see if his parasite's recharged in his body.
Okay.
That's his
Yeah.
drawback.
I was wondering if there was like a physical arsenal that he had or not.
No.
But yeah. So he just kind of okay. Um. All right. What I think I'll do
Mm.
is I'm gonna try to. Yeah, Mango's gonna take one of the envelopes from his compartment and try to use it to trip the quirk user, like to make them prone if they can, like aiming for their
How?
feet.
Okay, so are you like trying to like just have it like slip? Are you trying to use your quirk to like kind of absorb his shoes, causing a moment of unsteadiness, absorbing part of the ground, causing him to
Um,
fall?
here, what I think I'll do
Mm.
is, yeah, I'm thinking the shoe thing might be the best bet, is to try and package up his shoes.
Yes, if you could give a your control, and he's gonna try to use a reaction to dodge.
Okay, hold on.
That is the wrong
That's a
die.
6.
On a 1d6?
2d6.
Okay. Well, this man surprisingly succeeds with a 7.
Okay.
So he takes a step back, but your envelope is like so are you still like when you throw it, you like solidify it so it's more like a katana or a throwing star until it lands
Not
and
really.
activates? Okay.
I would
So yeah.
more so just be trying to like flip it over to try and like do it a little more sneakily. And then if it like just doesn't land properly, it would just sort of be there, so like empty, so that I could like still use it for a different turn.
Yeah,
Just
there's
being
just
on the field.
a empty envelope about 10 feet in front of him, and it's about 5 feet behind Sean.
I have a question.
Yes.
Question.
Are there other students in the bunker, or is it just us?
They separated the dorms by 5 students each, and 2 different bunkers.
Just our luck.
Um. Well, do you have anything you would like to do as a bonus action this turn of combat?
Let's see. I wanna question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something I could do as a bonus action?
You went off. You like
Okay.
zoned out on my screen, so I didn't
Yeah.
hear half the question.
Oh, I was saying that I wanna. Yeah. I didn't say the question. I was just
Okay.
asking if it's something I could do.
Yes, you can.
I think that Mango would basically just ask what they're doing there.
Yeah. So talking is considered a free action. You don't really need to use a bonus action. For example, a bonus action can be used to like roll a quick check on someone. But yeah, he's just
Did I?
he's just gonna speak to. He goes to open his mouth, and as soon as he does, you realize he doesn't have a tongue or teeth, and as he opens it, his jaw starts to rip a bit more. And when he goes to speak, it just sounds like a garble of like coughing up like blood and pus instead of actual
Beat,
words.
beat, what an
I
ugly
think this guy's a
freak.
little unhealthy.
Yeah, looks like he's on one step close to death's door. Let's help him get there.
I feel like I'm a bit too close after seeing that. That was disturbing.
Is there a like a tether or something connecting me to him, or is it just?
His parasites are inside of your body. Though you may use your action now that is your turn to try and reject them out.
Well, of course I'm gonna do that. It's a fortitude check, I presume.
A fortitude check, or if you can think of a creative way to use your quirk, you can use control.
Well, my control is at 1 right now, so I think I'll just use fortitude.
Uh,
That's another 10.
he critically fails, so you are able to force every single parasite out of your body. As soon as they leave, you guys watch as they wither up and die.
Wait, the guy with the parasites or the guy?
The parasites that were rejected out of Sean's body.
Okay, just making sure.
Do I get my
Glad.
stats back?
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yes, it appears that they need a host to survive. If they are not in someone's flesh, they instantly die.
You know, it makes me wonder, is this guy actually
Like-
doing this, or is the parasite inside of him controlling him?
Do I get my stats back?
No, your stats will not restore until after at least a short rest.
Oh, damn it.
But seeing his main target goes down, he is going to regain his his parasitic bond this round, and he is going
Bitch thing
to
can control me.
use his action. He's going to intelligence is his highest stat. Let me make he's going to make an intelligence check as his bonus action. So yeah, he then is going to remove Onyx off the list, realizing you have a parasitic quirk yourself. Lance, can you give me a fortitude check?
You can do it.
Question: Is there a chance I can roll a reaction to try and dodge instead. And
Uh,
with Lance's background in sports, there were constantly things flying at him, so.
Sure, I'll allow you to do dodge, but I will say if you fail, I will make it so you have one round where you cannot, where you auto fail the next fortitude check, if that sounds fair to you.
Yep, that's fair to me.
All right.
And that is an 8 on a 1d6
So he will
for a
have
crit.
to crit his attack. And luckily, due to the zipping before, his control is actually stronger, which also might be good for you. That he has to roll a 5 on the final die to beat you. Okay, Lance, as you dodge, as parasites are coming towards you, one of them happens to land perfectly on your chest, and as soon as it lands, the others instantly move to absorb your body.
Ah, lovely.
He beat you with a critical success of a
Oh, god damn
21.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus, and sadly, he cannot do anything else, so you are not being absorbed this turn. And that's going to come down to Onyx next.
All
Look
right.
at this
It,
dumbass taking control of the quirkless person.
all right. So, from what I can tell, does this guy have any weaknesses that I can take advantage of?
If you want to give me a medicine check as your bonus action.
All right. So I can still use my action to attack him.
Yes.
Okay, medicine check it is. Roll 3d6. Plus 2. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see how this turns out. I got a 14.
It seems that his body is physically weak, and he's probably using his parasites and those under his control to protect his body. So melee
I
attacks
see.
directly against him seem to be a weakness.
All right. Does he currently have anything that would block me from trying to attack him?
He has a lance under his control, and due to the deal, Lance is not able to defend against fortitude checks for one round.
All
So
right.
there is a chance he might move a lance as a parasitic shield again, like he did with Mango.
Um,
Not Mango, Sean. Hi guys,
and
I woke up 15 minutes before session.
all right.
Same.
Is there a way I can attack him without risking hitting Lance?
Not that not that you not that stutter. Fuck. Give me what I want. Not that James would be able to determine this round with because he would need to roll a check, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to give up your action to make another check.
All right. You know what? Would my tendrils, my symbiotic tendrils, do a better job of reaching him than me physically reaching him to kick him?
Yeah, what is the range of symbiotic tendrils?
Uh, it was never said. You never told me.
Uh Fair. I thought I gave you that. Let me double check. I have notes on all of your quirks. You can reach up to, it is a 1530, so you can roll, but it will be with disadvantage.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna waste stamina doing that, and I'm. You know what? I'm just gonna risk it for a biscuit and just charge at him.
Yeah, he is going to use a reaction to use Parasitic Shield. Lance, you're forced in front of the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Just
I'm.
don't hit the shoulder.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna attempt to. Uh. I'm gonna attempt to. Which is. My techniques are in my kicks, right? Right. And I have two,
Um,
so
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna attempt to roundhouse kick the villain.
You're roundhouse kicking a lance at the moment. So, if you wish, you can purposely take a disadvantage as a reaction to pull your kick.
Hmm. Can I tell if Lance would be able to handle my kick?
I mean, you know, Lance has a broken shoulder, collarbone, and half of the rib cage is constantly broken.
Okay, then I give myself disadvantage not to accidentally kill him. So, do I roll to hit?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
roll to hit. That's going to be under your control.
okay, so strike control to. Alright, so 2d6. So I roll control to hit?
Yes, because you're, well, no, you're not using a quirk ability. My bad. That would be combat.
Okay, so combat. But wouldn't kick be technique?
No, so a kick is a melee form of fighting, so it's going to be under combat.
Okay, well, I definitely need to improve combat later on, so 1d.
Yeah, the way the system works is it's always combat to hit, and then kicks go off technique for damage, while
So,
punches go off of
Yeah.
strength for damage.
alright, so
Roll for damage.
I added +2 to all physical stats. Does that include combat?
Yeah, so that would include your speed and strength.
Okay, so first roll for 1d6 plus 2. Okay, that was that was an 8. Glad I'm taking a disadvantage.
Hmm.
That was an 8. So 1d6 plus 2 again. And I got a nat 1.
Yeah, you
It's
critically
equal to 3.
fail.
It's a 3, but it's a nat 1.
Yeah, so
So
basically, as you... Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I charge at the villain to deliver him a roundhouse kick, but then he uses lance to block, and I had to force Zach to not to to stop.
Yeah, to add a bit more of flavor to that, as you run forward and Lance is quickly moved in front of you against Lance's will, um, Zach hears you say, "Do not harm a friend." Because you know
Okay,
that's the
first of all,
easiest way to put it in like Zach's head is to be like, "That's a pack mate. We don't hurt." Um,
okay, I wouldn't
Lance,
say friend. I wouldn't say friend exactly. More so a classmate.
yeah, I'm
Ally.
using friend as like a general term here. It can be whatever James would
To
actually
that term
say.
compatriot.
But yeah, you
James,
watch
the
as
anti-friendship student.
the tentacles appear out from your back and wrap around something like one of the poles that are holding food to basically yank your guys' self back. So this way the hit does not land.
All right, so I look back up and I growl at the villain.
Yeah, you all just hear like a
Lance,
deep like
Lance's fragile, quirkless face is undamaged.
hmm
Bitch, even
and
without these parasites, I'm about to fight you next.
so Lance,
He uses a reaction already.
since you're not able to make a fortitude check this round, whatever attack that you were planning to do is going to be hitting Mango instead.
Wait, for what reason?
The parasites, part of parasitic bond, when you are under it, you will randomly
Oh, yeah.
attack an ally.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Lance, what attacks do you
Alright.
have? I'm assuming just kicks, punches, and your
See, I got
tackle.
punch, flurry of blows, targeted strike. I can tackle, I can grapple, I can kick, and roundhouse.
Yeah, as you have a moment of just processing being taken control of and as a shield, you feel your legs instantly going to tackle Mango against your will. So please
Okay.
roll to hit Mango.
Can I still speak?
Yes.
Okay. So is this still using like Lance's proper memory to like do the tackle the way he always does it?
Yes, it's using your muscle memory.
All right. So as Lance is running, just this is a form for a slide tackle. You jump over it to either force disadvantage on himself to hit or give the help for reaction to dodge.
I will give advantage on the dodge.
All right. And that is 11 to hit.
Mango, you need to be in 11 with advantage on a dodge check.
11 on 3d6, so
It's a good thing Sean
Ch-
wasn't held captive for so long. It would have obliterated you.
Is that just gonna be like acrobatics or?
So this would be a I'll ask you this: Are you dodging normally, or are you using like a quirk ability to like try and like absorb the damage? Are you actually jumping over? Like jumping would be acrobatics, I would argue. You use
With
control
the
if you
with the
go ahead.
tip, I think they would. Yeah, I think they would just be jumping normally, trying to like get as high as they can to like with the instruction
Cool. Well,
given.
it's in the system, traditionally, I should have you be rolling something else. I'm going to allow you to roll acrobatics to jump over a flying target as a reaction. I say
Okay.
flying, like Lance is flying. It's more of a slide, but you get what I mean.
Yeah. Hold on. This could be. Uh, hold on. So advantage in this system is it? Sorry, I just need a refresher.
Oh, no.
Rerolling the lowest dice or rerolling all of them or something else.
It is all of them, or at least how I'm
Okay.
doing it. Hi
Cool.
guys, if you're watching this from, the Starbase, I learned the older version of the system, so it's a mixture between the newest version and the oldest version.
And I'm glad the DM can tell us, so we can correct ourselves immediately.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Okay,
why
I
we
got
make it.
an 8.
Oh yeah, you are getting smacked. You
Yeah,
try to jump
I,
up, and for some fun
yeah.
of it, you
Is
try to
that
jump
8
up.
on 2d6 or
Oh yeah, that is.
1d6?
Yeah, with a 2d6.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
So, as you jump up, Lance, you watch as your hand instinctively, your uninjured one, pulls Mingo directly into your slide against your will. So yes, how
damn
much
it.
damage?
My tackles just do a flat 8 in damage because
Alright.
All right, yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah, and then parasites are gonna use your bonus action, parasitic donation.
oh, lovely.
So parasitic donation can work two ways. It can either absorb your damage or try to inflict someone you have physical contact with. But they are going to do power donation instead. What is your highest stat?
Power.
Wonderful. And until the villain's turn, you're auto going to fail this, but I'm still going to make the control check. He's fine. Your power goes down by 1, so and that's going to bring his power to a 4.
Oh, Jesus.
You watch as his power becomes a 4, and his body seems to crackle and like start to like shift, like his body is not his own. And you watch as his skin starts to, gain some color. A bit of muscle appears on his body. His mouth that was like hinged open starts to like quickly grow as you see like a worm stitching his fibers back together. And
Zombie man.
as this happens, you are noticing that He appears to only be like 16.
That's a young ass guy.
Wait a minute, are we
Um,
sure? Are we sure he's a villain?
Mingo, it is your turn.
Doesn't matter. He's attacking us. Beat the shit out of him.
Well, it's sad because I'm the only one here that can't be affected by him, and I still have a hard time trying to attack him because he keeps using you guys as meat shields.
Oh, hold on.
Well, Lance is over there, so if I go
Uh,
up to him really fast,
So
I should be able to punch him
I
in
have
the
a special
throat.
ability. Yeah, because I'm now at below half health. I
Mhm.
believe this is below half. Yes.
Mhm.
7 out of 15. I can activate my Unleash the Demons ability. So
Okay.
I might have to utilize that.
Please remind me
That
what
sounds like an
Unleash
interesting
Demons
ability.
does.
It makes it to where attacking for the first time while below 50% health grants a second attack, which
All right.
recharges after healing.
Okay.
So, yeah, what I think I'll do is, yeah, I want to try out a bit of a move.
Mhm.
I want to go over to. Let me see. Let me think.
Mhm.
The envelope that's on the ground.
Mhm.
I want to go over to it. This is like as a movement action. I want to
Mhm.
go over to it, jump on it
Mhm.
without like doing anything. Well, by like storing the power of the jump
Mhm.
landing into the card, or just like as like a passive thing. And then jump on it again
Mhm.
to get it to open so that I can get a boost into the air.
Mhm.
To then go, to the little parasite guy. And you said this is like a few feet away, at least.
Yeah, so if you're moving to the envelope, he would be 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Yeah, so I would try to use the envelope to boost myself like a little bit, just like as a a way to utilize it. Already being there.
So
And
storage and boom, I'll say is one action.
well, I was thinking because the storage was opened last
Yeah.
time for the shoes, I feel like it might make sense. I don't know.
You know why? That is right. Your quirk is basically still active on that envelope. I'll make it a bonus action.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So then, yeah, using that to just like boost inertia and all that. I would just kind of rush over to the guy himself, um, and just try to land a mean hit.
Okay. So
Yeah,
at
if I
least
can.
for the first hit, since he can only do this once per round, he is going to use Paralytic Shield to cover the first attack against him.
Okay.
So your first hit is going to go against Lance. Like I said, you can spend a reaction to throw a punch.
You see, so a reaction to throw a punch.
Yeah, so basically, you're just giving yourself disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Let me see. And so this is having seen this happen before.
Hmm.
So they're basically just like pulling this person in the way of the attack.
Yes.
All right.
Making Lance the target.
Yeah. Trying to think. So what I think I'll do
Mhm.
is I want to fake out
Mhm.
with my quirk to, you know, hold on, yeah, it would take stamina, but
Mhm.
I want to do a fake out where I'll pull up well, just an envelope
Mhm.
to intercept the punch, which I think will. I'm trying to think if that would. I think that would take either the rest of my action, or it would just instead take the extra attack from the
Yeah,
Unleash
so this
Demons
would be
ability.
yeah, so this first attack against Lance would count as your first attack without including Unleash Demons. And then throwing your
Okay.
envelope as your secondary attack at the creature.
Well, oh yeah, I'm not throwing the envelope at the creature.
Mhm.
I'm throwing the envelope at my punch to absorb it.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll me. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a difficult control for to quickly pull out an envelope to absorb the punch to Lance.
Okay. Hold on. So that's a 2d6. That's gonna be a 7.
Your envelope is only gonna absorb half of the damage. You did not move quick enough to absorb all of it.
All right. That's better than nothing.
Hmm.
Okay. So the punch does power d4 plus power, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll that. And then half it.
Yes.
All right. So that only does 2 damage.
Mhm.
And then the extra 2 damage will be in my little envelope.
And so, Lance, please take 2 points of damage as your friend just punched you in the face. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was in the face. I'm just saying face.
Nope.
Yeah.
Fair. Honestly, that's probably the safest place to hit on Lance.
All right.
Go ahead.
Does
Does
the Unleashed Demons still active?
Yeah, if you wish to use Unleash Demons to make a second attack, you're welcome to.
All right. I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to hold on. Yeah, I think now that I've sort of like had some time
Mhm.
to, I guess, like interact with the shield,
Mhm.
to like aim around it, of course,
Mhm.
to do a roundhouse, uh, right, yeah, a roundhouse kick, trying to use the envelope that I just stored power into
Mhm.
to propel my kick forwards, if that makes sense, to try and
Yeah.
add to the existing power to it,
So
by
yeah.
just like putting it behind my kick and then like backing up into it as I'm revving it up or whatever.
So if I remember the system off the top of my head, a roundhouse kicks inflicts the stun condition instead of doing damage. Um.
Or
No,
I think it
roundhouse
does. I was thinking it does
is,
d6s.
I believe
I
it's
think that
supposed to be
does
like
grapple do the stunned?
drop kick is the technique stun attack,
Oh, that's
and
my bad.
targeted strike is the power stun.
I'm mixing up drop kick and roundhouse. So yeah, your roundhouse will have a minimum of 2 damage.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll use that to propel the kick and just go at it. Try and get this guy.
So yeah, if you can roll a combat, he is going to attempt to use a second reaction to dodge. Well, you have to beat a 5.
Hold on. A 5.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. That's a 7.
Oh yeah, you roundhouse kick this bitch.
All right. Hold on. That's going to be technique D6 plus technique, I believe. Hold
Yes, plus a 2.
on. Oh, yeah, that too.
Mhm.
So that's going to be 11 damage.
And I'm gonna ask you a very important question.
Yeah.
What does a kick look like? When you knock him out?
Okay.
Oh, god damn it!
So
I
essentially,
wanted to punch him in the throat first.
Oh, hello, person from Germany.
but yeah, Mango would sort of take the envelope that they used to block um their own punch earlier, and sort of let it fall, and then
Mhm.
they would sort of with a a little bit whimsically, they will rev their kick backwards, fling it into the envelope, launching their foot forwards, and just sort of like whack them in the torso
Yes.
with their boot. They have boots on.
Yeah, so as you whack him and he falls down, you realize as you kick him, he does have a DHA student uniform on that was tattered. You see a logo that was burned into his skin. And Lance, please take 5 points of damage as all of the bugs explode inside of your body.
Dang.
Ow.
So I look at I look at the
Couldn't be
guy.
me.
So he's a student here at this school.
Probably some sort of weird bug zombie.
Lance, are
Do
you
you think
below
a
half
villain?
HP?
No, I am not.
Okay, wonderful. Please let me know moving forward if you get below half.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it possible that a villain could have been controlling them?
Probably.
Probably.
Either way, Sean takes out his phone and takes a selfie of himself with the unconscious slash maybe dead body of the villain in the background, and sends it to his sister like, "Yo, just defeated a villain."
I don't
Dude.
think I wouldn't think I don't think he was a villain.
There's a time and place, my guy.
Well, look, he attacked us, so that kind of does. I mean, look, he's probably dead anyway.
Yeah,
Hmm.
as you say that,
Can I
you
check?
see his
There's nothing we can
chest
do.
move upward as it's clear that he's breathing.
Hey, I
Look
said
like
you were dead. Stop it.
So what's going on now? Is the school still being attacked, or do we take care of the problem?
So do you wish
I
to
Hold
leave
on.
him
There's
alone in
probably.
the room to walk outside?
No, I take him with us.
Oh, I was gonna grab one of the bed sheets and just tie his ass up.
Sean puts his hands around his mouth and, "Yo, Mr. Flynn, we just beat up a guy."
You literally see a
Yeah,
little sound tornado move to the room and then get dispersed. And then you just hear outside the room I forgot that these things were perfectly designed to reflect any quark attack. Just did you check him for any mind control devices?
he had weird bugs
Worms.
inside of him.
Yeah, he was. It seems like he was being controlled by parasites.
Also, he has no tongue, and I think he's going to die soon.
Once again, does he have any, mind control devices? That is a 1B student that uses
Can I,
parasites as part of his quirk.
can I check to see if there's any mind control device on the student?
Yes, perception.
Okay. To be fair, I just wanted to check to see if there was any more attacks or if it's just this one. Okay, so perception, right?
Yes.
Roll 3d6. 6.
Yeah, you do see as you're investigating his body for any form of mind control, you see a goob-like slime start to slowly etch itself away from the body.
Is it safe for me to quickly grab a hold onto it?
Do you want to
Or
grab
would
a
I
hold
Probably shouldn't
onto
touch
it?
that.
Is there a
uh
jar? Is
I
there a
just go
jar
ahead
for
and
preservatives?
yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna
Well,
touch it. I just point it out to the guy. I think this might be the mind control thing.
I mean, there is like a
there's
bunch
a
of
weird
like preserved
slime.
like fruits and stuff that you could probably, pour out some jam
You
out of
know,
a container.
no, Lance is going to down an entire thing of like jam or jelly for those in the States. Just down the entire
You
thing
just
and
got
then scoop it
jammed.
up.
Mhm. Yeah,
Make sure make
you scoop up this like black tar like substance and you watch as it's like moving all the way around the jar trying to escape as you see like something James is used to, like your tentacles, are just latching around like the entirety of the container as it's just moving, like a liquid like substance is just going back and forth within this container.
so is
Eh.
this just it? Is this the only attacker in the school?
Um, what it sounded like from Mr. Flynn that there was a couple going around the school at the moment.
Okay.
That's not fun.
Are they
Yeah,
being
those guys
taken
kind
care
of weak.
are they being taken care of?
Are you asking that to Flynn specifically, or are you asking that to me?
To Flynn specifically?
Yeah, hearing your question, you just hear, "Do not worry, we took care of the other three."
Okay. So I won't so this slime thing is what caused the student to attack us.
Uh, just bring it to the nurse's office and give it to the other Mr. Flynn.
Alright, and
So,
then I just transform back to my previous form. Alright, Zach. Fighting's over. Come back in.
Yeah, I will say, as you guys walk out, you do see just a giant, axe being thrown across the school and just being like, "I'm a fucking doctor," and Tegan just going like, "Well, you're a fucking bastard," as the axe just
and they're at
hits
it
a
again.
wall.
Hmm. Looks like some people are having a bit of a disagreement.
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm gonna take the jar over to
Mhm.
pharmacist.
Do you bring the body with you, or are you just leaving this kid in the bunker,
I
tied up?
would like to carry the student. I would like to carry the student to the nurse's office with us.
Yeah, you're able to like toss him like
The
over your
entire
shoulder.
All right, let's get him to
the
get
entire
some medical attention.
Mhm. Yeah, and when you walk
the
in
entire way to the
there,
nurse's office.
mhm,
Uh, Sean is prodding James on how cool the way he fights is.
mhm. So as you walk in there, you realize the student that you were holding, his name is Paris Type. Yeah, it was not a very, unique name. This is DHA. Some things are right on the nose. Um, his quirk, like before, was paralytic symbiosis. You also see another student from 1B, Sue Uchiha. You can tell based on like some
Let's get
threads that are around her body that are on fire. Her quirk is flaming thread, flaming web. And there's a bunch of puppets around her that are also currently on fire. And you see one other
Oh, these
person,
weirdo
Hayabusa Uchiha.
Sasuke Uchiha.
With the quirk,
Sasuke.
um, Feral Lightning.
Feral?
Does
Yes,
that
Feral
do?
Lightning.
So
Yeah.
were these students also being mind controlled to attack the school?
It is assumed since they're passed out. You see that Sue seems to have like dirt and grime, and her hands are like held together by glass. It is assumed that the number 2 hero, not number 2, number 10 took them down. And you see Hayabusa head is stuck within a sound chamber.
Okay, well, I wonder I wonder who was behind their mind control.
And why did they only go after Class 1B?
1C.
Wait,
Well, 1B.
Because we're built different.
Fuck.
are are you upset
I
that
can't
you
believe
weren't
guy.
are you upset that you weren't the one that got mind controlled?
I'm just saying there were better options.
Mm. Yeah, and as you
I
guys
can't believe
see
Parasite
this,
guys for.
you watch as Key, better known as Mr. Flynn or Dr. Flynn at the school. He's currently in his hero uniform, which seems to be like a very he's shirtless. He has like a doctor's, thing curly wrapped up right above his shoulders, where you see like porcupine spikes coming out of them. You see there are also some like coming out just from his shoulders as well, but his jacket is made for that. He is wearing a belt with multiple different, first there's surgical tools, and then it gets very more concerning when you just see like a gun, an axe, a long sword. He's wearing like
Those seem
traditional,
like normal medical tools to me.
He just
yeah. And you watch as he walked up and he's holding a chainsaw with blood on it, just being like, "Is that another student?"
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it is.
This
Yeah.
guy coughed up blood.
Oh. You watch as he revs the chainsaw and just goes, "Go put him on a bed."
Okay, and then I plop him down on the bed.
Mhm. Yep, and he just watches this man walks up and just starts like almost like look like he's slicing this guy in half with a maniacal look like on his face as he like goes lengthwise, like he's chopping up a steak, and then he goes like hot dog style through his body, and then just sits there and does it, and you just realize this kid went from near death to being perfectly healed, and he looks so happy that his weapon is covered in someone's blood.
You seem that your quirk seems to have the ability to heal people through violence. Am I right?
My quirk is called
Special
Painful
ability.
Recovery. By inflicting pain, I'm able to heal them. Though,
Hmm.
I also have to know how much pain to inflict, or I could kill someone with shock.
Well, it seems like you did enough pain to heal him good.
Oh, I just used a super move.
Hmm.
Oh, and do not worry. When you ask why he doesn't look to be in pain, he just points to a bunch of interns who just physically passed out in the waiting room.
Did they at least get warning before you did it?
No,
Why you like
it'd
Well,
be
this?
no fun if I
well,
warned
well,
them.
I'm sure they knew what they were getting into when they agreed to work with you.
Well, yeah, they're third year medical heroes, they're gonna have to get used to getting shot and have a bunch of pain go through them at some point. And now
Sounds
they're
legit.
18, so I can legally,
Damn, they passed
harm
out.
them.
I
Third
bet.
years
Yep.
passed out. Weak.
So
Um,
is that the school is no longer under attack?
seems like it, but once again, my brother made me sit here doing the medical stuff.
Hey,
Ringo's taking notes.
at
I
least
mean,
you
you
have
are a
fun.
doctor.
At least you have fun inflicting pain on people. That has to count for something.
Yeah.
What does that count for?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
doctor.
yes.
I have suffered some wounds. Can you punch me in the face real quick so I can heal my wounds?
That may have been my fault.
Mm. Yeah, you watch as he just takes out a scalpel and just fully slices an X upon over your face.
Hmm.
Thanks, man.
I think that this guy over here, I point to Lance, also got hurt. His bones look quite broken.
You know, I'm
No, they've been like that for a good 2 years. Don't worry.
Do
But I did feel like
do
5
I-
things explode inside my body, so
You are going to heal 25 points of damage from that scalpel.
Oh yeah, that's my entire health pool.
Yeah.
And then as he does that, he realizes that you have been your vitality has been sapped, and he just looks at you, being like, "So, do you want me to fix the fact that you're weaker, or do you want to go on your own way?"
On one side, I want to say yes, so we can get stronger faster. On the other side, I feel like that's a bad idea to let you fix that problem. So I'm gonna go.
Well,
I was
I'm
getting red
here
flags.
if you need anything to talk, a
Yeah, I
therapist. I do
don't.
have a psych degree.
Alright, well, now that the thread is over, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own thing.
Wait, no, you're
Yeah,
not doing
it's
that.
5. What? What do you
Wait.
mean?
You are, by way of the fact that we did battle together, you are now my friend, and we just do the friend handshake.
What? No,
The
I'm
bro
not
handshake.
doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
You gotta do it.
No. And then I walk away.
No, hold on. Just for the meme, please roll me a quirk
I'll
control
collect you for
against
the
Zach.
ceremony later.
What?
Roll me a
I'll
quirk
collect you for the
control.
ceremony later.
So you want me to
What?
roll a quirk control?
Yes, and how many d6 do you have, and what bonus do you have?
Okay, for quirk control, I have 2d6 plus 2.
You were basically
Okay,
rolling
so I'm gonna...
against yourself for a second.
What? Okay, so I have to roll 2d6 plus 2, alright?
Yes. I need you
Let's
to
see
beat
how
a
this
9.
goes. Okay. I got a 10.
Yeah, you
Ah.
watch as Zach tried to come out to do the handshake, but you just walk away, and he's just like, "No, no, ah."
Okay, you know what? He tries to give him a handshake. I grab his tentacle and I pull it away. I'm not giving him a handshake.
Hey, even your
Thing.
blood knows that you should be friends with you. Come on, dude.
I don't care, okay? Just because we've battled together doesn't make us friends.
I could taste him.
I'll collect you for the ceremony later. Don't. It's fine.
Good luck
The
with that,
ceremony.
and good luck with that, and then I just walk away.
Mhm.
I text Dave. We've got a runner.
The anti-party.
No, as you walk away, you just hear like, "I require more strawberry sauce."
Okay, so James just groans and just goes to the store to buy some more.
Yeah, go ahead and spend assuming you're going to like the equivalent to the Dollar Tree in this universe to get more stuff.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
get it from him and say,
The Pence place.
You know, Zach, I think we need to get a job if this strawberry obsession of yours keeps going.
I want it over raw deer.
Do you really need it over raw deer?
Yes.
I think he needs it over raw deer.
Okay, well, I don't exactly know where. How do you expect me to find a deer?
I do not know.
Would steak suffice?
IDK.
Fine. That of a
All right,
muesli cow. Feed my needs now.
all right, drama queen, and then I head to the dorms to cook up steak and put strawberry sauce on it.
Oh yeah, when you guys get back to the dorms, the Dr. Flynn did force you guys to stay for him to do a normal checkup. He went from the sadistic healer to being a decently kind guy while making sure that you guys were safe.
Do I at
Um,
least have time to grab the strawberry sauce?
oh yeah, while you were grabbing, no, he let you leave. He realized you were fine.
Okay, great,
Um,
because I hadn't had a chance to fight him since someone decided to be a meat shield, and I look at Lance.
mhm. But
I
yeah,
was not given the choice.
yeah. Once again, can you make me that control check?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. 2d6 plus
Mhm.
a 2d6 plus 2.
Yeah. Zach critted with a 14.
Oh, I got a 9.
Yeah, so yeah, as you finish like cooking the food, you all walk in and just seeing once again Zach taking control, and he's just sitting there downing a bottle of like strawberry sauce and scooping any raw meat and food in the fridge into his mouth.
I like this guy.
That's mildly horrifying.
Cut it out, Zach.
No, I must feed.
Are we
Yeah,
all at the
go
dorm
on.
now? Are we?
Yeah,
No.
it
All right.
is about like 10 at night, so I'm assuming you all would like probably want to go rest.
Okay, I tell Zach, okay, Zach, it's time to go to bed. Cut it out.
No.
Hey, blood guy, Zach, whatever your name is.
Yes.
Oh, here we go
Want to
again.
do the handshake?
You see a huge devilish smirk as he gives you a handshake.
Oh yeah, we're friends now.
When he gives you the handshake though, you see a large like tongue wrap around your head and licks you and it just goes, "You are tasty."
Can I
That's a
force
weird
Zach to
compliment,
get?
but thank you.
Can I
Yes.
force Zach to go back inside?
If you wish to make another contested check against him, you're welcome to.
Okay, I try to do another control check against him.
I need you to be an 11.
Okay, I got a 13.
Yeah, you instantly see that he threatened to eat someone, and you watch as he gets absorbed back into you against his will.
Ah, don't do that again, Zach.
I require to be fed.
You already ate the entire fridge. What more could you want?
You know what? For the meme, you look over and there's a huge bite mark like out of the fridge, and you just realize you ate metal.
Did you make us eat metal?
The fridge was getting in the way of the meat. It was faster to just eat it. Do not
Are
worry,
you?
I put
And
strawberry
just
sauce on it.
That does not make me feel better.
speed running food poisoning.
And you're still not full.
I am fine for now. My hunger has been sated.
I roll my eyes. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just go to bed, and then I shall pass everyone and just go to my room.
Yeah. Does everyone go to rest, or is there any final things you would like to do tonight?
First of all, Lance
I was gonna call Dave real quick because he has
would
an
have given
amazing
the
idea
jar to.
to mark the occasion.
Okay. And you were saying, Cal?
Yeah, Lance would have given the jar of goop to harm assist.
Yeah. But yeah, he would have taken it and told you he was just gonna do some research on it. But if nobody has anything to do that they want to do before going to rest,
Right.
Yeah, me.
Before I go to res, I look at the mirror and say, "What the hell was that, Zach?
what the hell was what?
Why did you eat part of the fridge?"
I was hungry.
He was just hungry, man. Stop bullying him.
How am I going to explain to everyone tomorrow why there's a bite mark on the fridge?
There was a
About
villain
me when
attack.
I'm hungry.
Blame them.
What?
A villain attacked. Blame the villains. And I
All
said,
right, but
tell
what's with
people they
the
need to stay part of the fridge.
fine? But what's with the deal with the handshake?
He wanted to be friends. He
Well,
seemed nice.
well,
He was also
well,
tasty.
I don't. Okay, we are not becoming friends with him. Okay.
But he looks cool. He
I
punches
don't
stuff really
care.
hard.
I don't care. We don't need anyone. Okay, we only need ourselves. Okay, so quit it.
No.
I just roll my eyes and just go to bed.
Mhm. Yeah, like out of a bit of a spite, you have a bit of a stomach ache throughout the night. You know it's Zach just fucking with you. Because you basically told him he's grounded, so he's being a child.
You know, I would think after years of being with each other, you would learn to grow up a bit.
You hear nothing. But as everyone lays down to
Yes, and
rest.
oh wait, no, I was gonna do something.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm calling Dave. I have an
Okay,
amazing
yeah.
idea to tell him.
You
Right,
call
yo,
Dave,
Dave.
and it's just like, hey, yo, what up, bro?
Yo, yo. So Dave, I have an amazing idea. We should throw like a party with the whole class tomorrow to celebrate us surviving our first villain attack.
Well, that's cool. I honestly thought you were gonna be that you're finally gonna go out with that caffeine babe. But yeah, a party's better news. So like,
So yeah, it's an amazing idea. We gotta.
how big
If
of a
anyone just
rager?
decides not to show up, if anyone decides not to show up for whatever reason, we can use the collection procedure.
Hmm. Lethal or non-lethal collection procedure?
Non-lethal.
Hmm. Now, are we saying like a rager where you want me to sneak in some booze and maybe some other substances, or are we going, parent-approved rager?
Mm, I don't think the teachers will get mad at us for bringing like a mahal, but I also don't want to drink alcohol. So parent approved.
Ugh. Come on, dude. How are you supposed to see, chicks without their top off? You don't get them drunk first.
Mm, no, this isn't that kind of party. The whole point of the party is the celebration of the first villain attack. Everyone in class. We're gonna gather up in like the main area of the dorm. We're gonna get some good food. We're gonna like put like a cool movie on or just have a good time to celebrate our first step to becoming heroes.
So, like, am I bring the Iron Bull and the training dummy?
Sure.
Are you going to destroy the training dummy this time?
I'll try.
I'm back.
Yeah, he is like, fine, yeah, I'll have the dorm set up by 7 o'clock
Oh
in the
yeah.
afternoon, not in the morning.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, is there anything you wish to talk to Dave about before going to bed?
Nothing but it's just a general description of
Uh-huh.
things he did earlier in the day that he think they would find cool, like
Yeah,
learning how to dance.
yeah. You guys do a whole like talking about this big party.
Can't wait to see how you send the invitations.
But while all is rested, we're gonna
I feel like
move
the
into one.
invitations are just gonna be a punch to the face.
We move to a very specific dream. The mindscape of one character particular. Of one Lance Monarch. Lance, within your dream, it seems to be you see a forest. Um, it seems to be a rainforest, and you see a ape in one part of the trees looking down at you. It seems to be wearing a golden crown. On the side of it, there seems to be just a monkey that is within itself also seems to be wielding a bow staff of light. And right in front of you, there is a little baby monkey glow that light is flickering in and out of existence.
Those parasites did something to me. What the hell am I seeing?
They were meth parasites.
Mhm. Uh, as you just seem to
Yep.
stare, you hear the male amp speak out. Um, which it feels weird to you that you can understand monkey. You just hear, "We are the great sages."
Okay. Why are you? Where am I? Why am I here? What am I? Why? Who? What? There's so many questions I have.
All will be answered shortly. For now, you must rest.
That Okay, listen here, you tree climbing motherfucker. If you're going to be cryptic, I am going to come up there myself. I swear upon God's grace.
As soon as you threaten, you watch as it moves down into it seems to be floating in a meditative state. As the female one moves in a way if you want to give me a insight on if you can recognize the movements of
Oh,
these two.
jeez. Insight, insight. Ah, that is a one dice thing.
Mhm.
Oh dear. It's a
Mhm.
6.
The ape that seems to float and speak in a much more monk-like state reminds you of the times when you were young and you meditated with your Uncle Kong. The movements of the female monkey seem to remind you of the times that your mother goes into mama monkey mode. Um, as the ape speaks out, holding back the female, and just goes, things are arriving within this space, in some space that you will know much more and deeply. A power, some may say, that comes with a drawback.
Okay, two things. One, I think you have the wrong person. I do not have a quirk. Second, I know that look
Oh.
from my mother, so I am backing away.
Hmm. Do not worry, young pupil Monarch. And you watch as it moves closer to you, the ape. And then, just as it moves directly in front of you, watch as it moves to its legs. It places a hand on your forehead, and it just goes, "Be wise and use things with great wisdom." And you just hear the female just going to say, "And make sure to punch a bitch in the face." And as you hear that, you are awakened at like 5 in the morning, being the first one up. And
Bro, really, the
while
stomach ache
you
didn't keep
go ahead.
Did the stomach ache keep me up all night?
Oh no, you slept fine, but like every time you rolled over, you like realized your stomach hurts.
Right.
Zach, a little goblin.
But yes, anything Lance wants to do once he wakes up.
Just coffee or something. He thinks that dream was just like. He thinks the parasite's like fucked with him. He is just getting as much caffeine in his system to like system shock himself awake.
Roll me a 1d6
Have you-
as you awake.
Wait, so are we rolling to see who's awake?
Oh no, I'm having Lance roll it for a very specific reason.
Okay, great.
That is a 2.
Wonderful. Do you sleep with your window curtains open by any chance?
That's a crazy question.
Yes.
Oh no.
As you step up to lazily go get a cup of coffee, the moonlight hits you, and you feel a surge of energy through your body. And instead of like going to grab the door very sleepily, you're like rubbing your eyes, you know, the traditional morning thing you do. The door opens, and when it processes, a tail opened the door.
What? Huh?
Mm.
Huh?
The tail seems to wave at you.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely tired. This is all just delirium. Delirium. There were parasites in my body. It's delirium.
Yeah, as you take a step down the stairs, um, Kira gives you a bit of a shock, and instinctively a energy bow staff appears in your hand.
Oh, I feel kind of bad because it's probably just the quick like thunk on the head before. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you just see Kiri, who just got bonked, doesn't process it, and just leans up to you and smells you and just goes, then runs.
What?
This
10 out of
Captain
10
man
reaction.
dies while streaming.
Mhm. Um, and as you walk down to the kitchen, Lance, something is gonna hit you directly in the face. As you
Well,
see
hell
your
yeah, let's see what it is.
reflection, your entire body is coated in energy, and it looks like you have gained a monkey form.
What? The...
Oh my god, he is monkey now.
After that D20, you were 2 points short from getting your quirk.
Oh.
So that's why I made up that scene to allow you to roll the 1d6.
Nice. So do the rest of us wake up?
Um, I don't think
You
any of
probably
you would
awakened
wake up at
to
like
a
4
fucking like
a.m.
shout of some kind of just
So like, do we roll who wakes
like
up or
Lance is
no?
like shouting.
Oh no, fully. If Lance is giving a shriek, and for the humor, can we make it like it's like one of those high pitched like girly shrieks? I'm asking you.
Sure.
Sean is at the ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
yeah,
guys
he
all wake
shrieks, and
up to the shriek.
I jump out of my
And-
door and leap into
Wait.
action. Are we being attacked again?
Sean gets up, kicks his door in, and then just runs down the stairs to see what's going on.
Yeah, I jumped out
And
with
I'm-
tentacles surrounding me and then preparing to attack. Are we being attacked again?
I'd like to think it's like one of those
Yo, Lance is monkey
baboon howls.
now.
As people come down
Yeah.
the stairs,
Wait.
the only
Wait.
thing y'all see is Lance is on the fucking ceiling. Basically, this man leaped as high as he could away from the fucking mirror.
Yeah.
Wait.
You guys
Yo!
actually, you don't see Lance. You do see Lance, but none of his limbs are touching anything. Since you're
so do I
indoors
in-
and not, go ahead.
Do I know if that's Lance or just an intruder?
Well, you can physically see him through like this energy beam of a giant monkey. As of right now, you're not losing yourself to your senses due to not being in direct moonlight. But you guys are just seeing like this 10-foot like monkey grabbing onto like the roof as just Lance is like in this same like position, like in the chest of the spectral form.
Yo,
What the hell? I thought you
Lance is a
said you didn't.
quirk.
I thought you said you didn't have a quirk.
I don't.
Then what is this?
Didn't. I don't know.
Maybe he just got it today.
He's always been like that.
Well, this could have come in handy during our fight yesterday, so you didn't have to be used as a meat shield.
If I could have used something, I would have used it. This is why do you all think I screamed? I looked in the mirror, I saw this. This is not
are
normal.
we just like gaslighting them now?
Yeah. Oh, and
It's like, why
Lance,
didn't
Doesn't really.
in your confusion, your quirk deactivates and you fall like 40 feet onto the ground.
Can I try to catch him?
Sure.
Alright. So, do I have to roll to catch him?
Reaction.
Alright. Reaction. Okay, so let's see. Well, that would be 1d6 plus 2.
hmm
1d6 plus 2. Five.
Yeah, you catch the man, and then instantly, a tail wraps around your arm.
I immediately drop him.
Just, ow.
Don't ever wrap your tail around me again.
Bro did not get the princess
I have a
treatment.
tail?
Yeah,
Yo,
Yeah.
Lance, you
there's
gotta
I have a
fight.
tail.
Like, please
energy
fight me.
made of pure energy coming out from your back.
Hey, it's better to be dropped from a few feet rather than 40 feet, am I right? You're still alive, aren't you?
Yeah,
Nah.
trust me,
Well,
I've lived through a lot.
Well,
There
congratulations. It
is-
seems.
There's a
Well,
knock on the front
congratulations.
door.
Alright, I open the front door.
You see a woman who is about, I believe, like 5'4", a half broken off monkey tail, who seems to be half fucking asleep, but is instantly just goes, "I heard my baby scream. Is he okay?"
Yes, apparently he just gained his quirk.
Small
What?
thing. Bit wrong. Lance is 5'5". His mother
Oh
is
yeah.
6 foot dead.
Oh sorry, my bad. Shook throat woman.
Yep, so I take it you're Lance's mom?
Because Lance is the shortest fucker in his family.
You just say the most like stupid thing, being like, "I am the vice principal." But yes, I am
Anyway.
Mrs. Manak.
Okay, well, guess what? It seems your son gained a quirk overnight.
My son doesn't have a quirk.
Yo, you can summon your family members too?
Well, what was she
I
saying?
didn't try to.
Oh, she basically looked at you and just said, "My son doesn't have a quirk, Gene."
Oh, well, how can you explain him jumping up towards the ceiling with the weird monkey aura around him?
The
Hey,
jumping to
Lance,
the
do the thing
ceiling.
again.
What thing? I didn't even know
Yeah,
how I did it.
she's just gonna burst in and basically, full mama monkey mode. You just get tackled to the ground as she's sniffing you, like
Oh,
like a
Jesus.
mother monkey would do.
Okay, James just look
This
away
explains
out
a
of
lot.
James just look away out of annoyance from this mother love he's receiving.
Yeah. So Lance, you get sniffed around, and then your mother just goes, "When did you get a tail?"
I said the same thing.
You watch as she pokes the tail and it swats at her.
Hey,
Oh, you could feel the poke, even though this thing
and
seems
I
the
just
most natural.
I tried to grab the tail.
You just
Yeah.
grab your own tail.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
It
just,
seems
hey, you're part of my quirk of my body.
well. It seems Lance awakened a
Hey,
quirk after
tail.
all.
Oh god. See, I thought those 4 were flukes. This school really has a bad habit of getting those students, huh?
At least I made it into the hero course without a quirk first.
This place is great. I like this place. So many cool, strong people.
Dr. Flynn wrote his thesis on late quirk arrival and quirk mutations in people who don't have the gene during times of extreme stress.
Huh, do you think it has to do with the parasites exploding inside of his body that it made his quirk awaken?
Possibly. I mean, after all, you guys know people and previous students of mine that I'm gonna have a conversation with, and you guys think you swear you hear like a sonic boom go off as Mr. Flynn instantly is flying away in the background.
All
I
right,
give
what?
him 3 days.
Well, this is nice, but what time is it?
It's about 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks a lot for waking us up, Lance.
Look, it was a knee-jerk reaction. My bad.
That's not. It's not that early. We can like get in some training before we get to school, before we get to class.
All right,
Exactly.
true. You have a point.
I'm never going to recover.
Yeah, you actually hear from Zach, James, like, I have, you kind of forgot something.
And what's that?
You have homework due in 3 hours. You didn't do because the school was being attacked.
Ah. James just groaned. Well, it turns out we have homework we have to get done in 3 hours, so I'm just gonna get started
Wait,
on
we have
that.
homework.
Get.
Apparently, so I just go immediately to my room to get my homework done.
Yeah, as
Do I
soon
have to
hearing
roll?
all of you, no, we can just say you're
I
doing
thought
it.
it was the weekend.
There's just a head turn from
Like Wednesday.
Miss Monarch that's just like, you guys are hero course students. Of course you have homework.
Yeah, guys, did you think we don't get homework at this school?
Yeah,
I thought this course would just be punching things.
Well, too bad. It's also about
Why does
knowing
that not
stuff
surprise
too,
me?
which it's clear you don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my homework done.
Yeah, you watch as all of you guys have been talking. Miss Monarch has just picked Lance up like a baby.
Oh, we're doing
So yeah, James just rolls his
this.
eyes at this obviously touching family moment and just heads to his room to get his homework done. So, do I have to roll to get it done?
No, I'm just gonna allow you to do it passively. You have enough time. But yeah. As we end session here with Miss Minogue forcing Lance to go see Dr. Flynn again, waking him up to examine you. Um, but Lance has officially unlocked his quirk.
Okay, I
Oh
guess.
yeah.
Nice.
We're not a loser anymore.
Wow.
You're still a loser, just with a quirk now.
I'll beat y'all ass even without the quirk. Fuck all y'all.
You have a broken arm. Sean has 2 arms. Reinforced arms. He has the pipes.
Hey, now you have a limb that doesn't have bones.
But yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to thank everybody for coming
My
to
god,
watch
it
this
can't be broken.
session. But yeah, bye everybody. Stay in school and don't pull. And remember, the best ship in DHA is Lansix Broken Bones. Bye y'all.
Bye.